Hello everybody, welcome into this UPSL DMV South Premier B matchup tonight. We are at the home of Doradus FC tonight, who will be taking on Blue Ridge FC. Should be kicking off in a couple minutes or so. Both sides getting in their pre-game pep talk there in amongst all the starters. Looks as though Doradus will kick off this home matchup tonight in that all-white kit, kicking off from the right-hand side of your field to the left-hand side. And we are off. Abdul Kabani looking to chase that down, but it's going to drop to Blue Ridge. Sneaks its way down that right-hand side. Ball played in. Back post. Just gone over his head, but Blue Ridge are still pressuring in this opening minute. Doradus picked that up. That's going to be Pazmino on the ball. Poor pass, but Doradus still maintain possession here. Hopeful ball into the final third for Blue Ridge. They win the 50-50. Cooley played into Milton Juarez, who returns in this Doradus side this week after missing out last week. It's gonna be a foul in the back there on Doradus. Number 5 there over the ball for Blue Ridge, Edwin Sanchez. It's going to be a 3 at the back tonight for Blue Ridge. The side coming all the way up from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Bodies lining up in that back post area for Mr. Sanchez as he waits for the referee's okay. Ball in. Bouncing in around the 18. Doradus not clearing their lines. That was Chinny Icom trying to sneak between the lines there for Blue Ridge. And he's just going to get a talking to. Gonna restart on that far side for Blue Ridge. Backing down his man in the box. And I believe the referee's called a penalty there for that contact.
Yeah, different. Yeah, that's what I said.
Definitely very unfortunate for Doradus in these opening 3 minutes there. Referee feeling it's a little too much contact in the box here, and Chinny Icom's going to step up for Blue Ridge. Icom steps up. Big save down to his left for the Doradus keeper. You'd have to say in the end it was a poor penalty for the number 9 for Blue Ridge there. He's going to be disappointed, but Doradus survived for the time being, and Abdul Kabani looks to build up. Brendan Luna into Franco, just a bit beyond Milton Juarez. And Blue Ridge are going to look to build up again once after that penalty miss. It's Layden Mangold on the ball, playing that ball over the top. Brendan Luna with the clearance. Straight to a Blue Ridge attacker though. Edwin Sanchez into Mangold. Good turn in the midfield. Blue Ridge, good ball in between the lines. Chinny Icom plays it across the box. And it's a good opportunity there for Blue Ridge. Bobbling in and around that 6-yard line. Just able to get the strike off, and it's just not the contact nor the placement Blue Ridge was looking for there. 2 great opportunities to start these first 5 minutes. Doradus are definitely going to be feeling the pressure. Good win by Mangold, but Doradus are breaking. Franco here, one-on-one, chips over the keeper, and that's 1-0. David Franco opens the scoring tonight for Doradus after those 2 big chances for Blue Ridge. This home crowd makes a bit of noise. Blue Ridge definitely going to feel a little shocked by that, given could have easily been 1-0, if not 2-0 up by now. But it is Doradus who strikes first, and David Franco, number 14 in the midfield. Blue Ridge are going to restart here. Looking for the ball over the top. Just a little too close to that Doradus keeper there. It's just going to take some air out of the ball, calm things down a bit. Kabani's going to chase it down for Doradus. Goes down in the box, but it's a little too soft for the referee to call a second penalty here. Layden Mangold. Good header there by Brendan Luna. Nathan Pazmino, it's a big touch by Abdul Kabani, and Blue Ridge are going to pick that up. Milton Juarez is pressing here. And Alex Cruz in that Blue Ridge goal had to come all the way out, make that clearance. Over Nunez with the throw-in. It's be a foul on Blue Ridge. Ball back in for Doradus. Played about 50 yards upfield. Blue Ridge win that header, but not the second ball. David Franco's in once again down that left-hand side. He's going to play it safe into the top of the box for Juarez. And a sloppy pass into the box there. Going to stop that Doradus attack. That last ball there just a little too ahead of Chinny Icum. Quincy Marshall with the ball upfield. Blue Ridge already having won the reverse fixture in their home ground 2-0 against this Doradus side. Doradus already looking to make amends here, leading 1-0. Good win in the midfield for Blue Ridge, but it's going to drop to Doradus. Brendan Luna dinks it over the top. Nanju gets big and wins it, but it's deemed to be a little too physical for the referee there. This would be a Sua Laiva over this free kick for Blue Ridge. Actually, my apologies. Seems like he's just the ball boy this time. This would be Celio Lobo. Good switch of play. Big win in the back line for Estrada at that right back position. Quincy Marshall at the back for this Doradus side. Ball played straight out from Doradus. Could be Blue Ridge throw in. Ball back in for Blue Ridge. Chinny Icum getting busy down that touch line. Holds it up between two Doradus men. And Estrada is going to deal with that quite easily. Another big header, one in the midfield by Edwin Sanchez. Referee again just giving some of these players a talking to. Ball into Nanju. Good hold-up play there. Fighting off two Blue Ridge defenders. And he's just going to have that go out of play. Blue Ridge look to restart here. Good clearance for the time being. That being Andrew Tarrin alongside Quincy Marshall at the back there. Referee again just giving everybody a bit of words. Referee seemingly a little unhappy with some things he's hearing on that touch line. But we're going to restart here with Edwin Sanchez for the throw-in. Good clearance. But stays Blue Ridge ball. Big touch off the throw-in. Doradus, they're going to pick that up and they look to break. Down that right-hand side is Nanju. He's got Kabani in the box. He plays it early. Mangold's able to clear that. Doradus pick it right back up Nanju is a little behind the recipient there. And ball is going to be played long into Chinny Ikem. Beats his man. Cuts inside. Takes a strike. And just past that near post. Chinny Ikem, a lot of good work on that long ball out to him. And it seems like it was deflected off that strike from Chinny Ikem. It's going to be a corner for Blue Ridge. He's got a man down here for Doradus. Looks like it's Estrada. Back up to his feet. Blue Ridge are going to play this ball in. Fizz it into the goalkeeper. Save for the time being. Doradus looked to clear. Good pressure by Doradus. Doradus are going to win the foul there. Ball played over the top. It's just going to beat Franco. Blue Ridge with the throw in, flicked on. And make its way nicely to Brendan Luna here. He's going to dink it over into Abdul Kabani. Big touch, but he keeps it going. Nanju, ball in. Good block there by Landon Mangold. Alex Cruz is going to restart play here for Blue Ridge, but Milton Juarez picks it right back up for Doradus. Abdul Kabani on that far side, strikes, and that's 2-0 to Doradus. A blistering hot opening 15 minutes for Doradus after nearly conceding inside those first 3 minutes. Abdul Kabani picks it up on the right-hand side of the 18 and just lashes it across goal. And that's going to be 2-0 for Doradus here. We're going to restart here for Blue Ridge. Gonna feel very hard done by, almost converting that penalty inside the first 5 minutes, Blue Ridge. And now to find themselves 2-0 down. Milton Juarez flicks on to Kabani. Good interception there by Blue Ridge. It's a heavy touch. Edwin Sanchez flicks it on. Quincy Marshall's going to deal with that. David Franco into Juarez. Andrew Tarrin into Pazmino. Good defending by Doradus. Blue Ridge are going to keep it for the time being. Good switch to this right-hand side. Ball in. It's not going to be Andrew Tarrin. Doradus looked to clear. Nanju with big header there. Kabani wasn't in the area to pick that up, and Blue Ridge are going to restart here. Chinny Ikem. It's going to fall for Doradus. Ball in over the top to Nanju. He's going to hold it up for the time being. Does his man. Still has it. Just using that big body to hold people off. Pazmino. Pazmino takes a pop shot from about 15 yards out. Doesn't end up testing Alex Cruz in the Blue Ridge goal whatsoever, and Blue Ridge are going to restart here. Good direct ball into Chinny Icom. Looks for the switch. Blue Ridge driving. Icom. Another ball over the top. Estrada is able to clear it. Sanchez. Ball into Icom. And he's just not able to get in front of that. It's a good passage of play from Blue Ridge. Good ball into the box. Doradus are going to restart here. It's about 25 minutes, 26 minutes left in this first half. Makes its way into Nanju, holds off Mangold. Bobbles around, Edwin Sanchez plays it on. Look to play Chinny Icom in behind, but it's cleared by Quincy Marshall. Edwin Sanchez here. Giving the number 4 a lot of space and time on the ball here. And it's just gone out of play. Ooh, and hopefully David Franco's okay there. Looks as though he is. That was a Sualaiva right back, number 4 for Blue Ridge, who's gone out of play. Milton Juarez looks to link up with Cabani. Dealt with by Mangold. Ball played into Icom. Beats the men for the time being. Tries to go around the corner. It's a great challenge there by Quincy Marshall. Great speed to keep up with the very quick Chinny Icom. That's going to be Jason Rodriguez, number 11, over this corner for Blue Ridge. Ball into that back post area. Edwin Sanchez. It's not Edwin Sanchez, my apologies. That was Celio Lobo. Either way, not the right contact Blue Ridge was looking to make from that corner.
Let's go, Blue Ridge.
Ball into the midfield, over Nanju. Cabani looks to play it on, but Leyva picks that up into Icom. Just a little too far. Brendan Loon is going to pick that up. Looks like that's going to be a handball up front for Abdul Cabani. Says Sualaiva. Mangold with the switch. Ethan Jenkins. Big switch into Sualaiva. Good build up here by Blue Ridge. Just going to be fouled at that 40-yard line by Abdul Cabani. Ball's back in. Big switch of play for Blue Ridge. Almost win it at that back post area, but Christopher Estrada deals with it quite well. It's a poor ball into the front line by Doradus, and Blue Ridge pick it right back up. Andrew Tarrin chasing that down. Jason Rodriguez drives in. It's just surrounded by white jerseys, and it's cleared for Doradus. Andrew Tarrin with another big clearance up the field. Flicked on by David Franco. Milton Juarez looks to play Franco in behind. He gets to it. What's he gonna do? He strikes down at that far post area. David Franco looking to find his second. Blue Ridge have definitely had more of the ball and at least more of the corners, but it feels like every time Doradus break, they can find a chance almost out of anything. Ball back in for Doradus. Leo Sanchez into Cabani. Mangold steps up to it, but he doesn't win it. Nanju looking to get through a couple Blue Ridge jerseys. That's just going to trickle out of play on that far side. Celio Lobo with the throw in. Long throw down the line. Won by Doradus, but played right out of play. Lobo again with the throw in. Good win there by Estrada. Cabani's just a touch is a little too big here, and Blue Ridge look to break. Good challenge there by Milton Juarez. It's going to stay with Blue Ridge on this near side. Asualaiva over the ball. Going to opt to go short. Beats his man. Played into the box. It's not going to make its way to Chiniaikum. Leo Sanchez chases it down for Doradus. He gets the touch on. Him and Nanju just with a bit of miscommunication there. And Blue Ridge look to build up here once again. Jason Rodriguez. Good switch of play into Laiva. Laiva looks to get it down the line. And it's a little too far for him. And Luna's going to usher that out of play. Good win there by Laiva. Looking to get through all these white jerseys. It's a good challenge there in the box by Quincy Marshall. Blue Ridge keep possession here. Deep throw by Laiva. And referee's not going to be happy with how that throw was taken. Play restarts here. Referee again just unhappy with some of the arguments coming on field right now. Looks like the referee's taking a name down. Don't see any cards. Maybe just some warnings for later. Feels like we're finally gonna restart here in a moment.
Oh, right away. That's funny.
Luna with the throw.
Yes.
Franco. Laiva just goes over top of Franco on that throw in. And now referees just explaining his calls there. Pazmino into Juarez. Estrada. Leo Sanchez. Good hold up there. Keeps his run going. Surrounded by Blue Ridge jerseys, but drops back to Doradus. Milton Juarez. Luna, Franco. One-touch football here for Doradus. Milton Juarez gets through the pressure there. Gets it down the line here to Pazmino. Pazmino over the top there. It's cleared for Blue Ridge, but straight back to Doradus Estrada. Searching ball there by Taryn, but Blue Ridge are going to pick it up. Can't get it out of their own third. Play it straight into Milton Juarez. Andrew Taryn plays in Sanchez. Pazmino. Manju. It's good build up here so far by Doradus. Pazmino. Not able to sneak that through. Seems like a yellow card there was brandished. Not sure exactly to who. But restart here. Icom. Ball's not fully through there, but Blue Ridge looked to break once again. And that's going to sail out of play for Doradus. Goal kick here. Good win in the midfield by Pazmino, but it's going to drop to Doradus. Into Icom. Good hold up by Icom. He's got the ball in between the lines of Edwin Sanchez, but the referee's going to call a foul on that original pass from Icom. Got Ahmed Zatar over this free kick for Blue Ridge.
The 10 line, I mean, is that
it's easy, right?
Looking to find something in these last 15 minutes or so. Zatar dinks it over the top. Cleared. Juarez with the full clearance. Back to Zatar. Mangold's going to play it into the midfield. Not exactly where he was looking for it, but Nanju's going to use that strength up front for Doradus to keep getting through these tackles. It looks like he slipped on that near side. The play will reconvene for Blue Ridge. Asualiva on this throw-in. Into Chinny. Doradus looking to clear David Franco. Into Luna. Luna with a good ball into the midfield, into Cabani. It's a little too strong for him, and Jason Rodriguez regains possession for this Blue Ridge side. Good win there by David Franco. Nanju has done a lot of good center forward play up front for this Doradus side. Very strong up front, coming deep, holding up play, trying to get some runners in behind from some of those deep runs he's making. Got a free kick on that far side for Doradus Estrada. Good switch of play into Luna. Luna, hopeful ball into Cabani. It's a good first touch, but Mangold deals with that quite well at the back for Blue Ridge. Asualiva. Jason Tinoco is going to spray that out wide. Ethan Jenkins back into Tinoco. Mangold So spray that out wide for Blue Ridge. Estrada's just gonna let that go over his head. This will be once again a Doradus goal kick here. Closing down this first half. Blue Ridge really needing to find something after that big penalty miss and a couple good chances. Just haven't been able to test this Doradus keeper whatsoever, really. Sualiva. Sanchez has done a lot of good work in the midfield for this Blue Ridge side tonight, albeit 2-0 down. Good win in the midfield by Leo Sanchez. Cabani gets to it first. Plays Sanchez back. Strikes across goal, and that's 3-0 to Doradus. Eerily similar to the second goal, which Abdul Cabani slotted in that same bottom corner. Leo Sanchez picks it up in that right-hand side of the 18 and just slots it coolly again into that bottom corner. That'll make it 3-0 in these opening 35 minutes to Doradus. Three different goal scorers on the night for Doradus: Abdul Cabani, Leo Sanchez, and David Franco, who opened up the scoring tonight. Blue Ridge making the long trip up here from Harrisonburg. Gonna need to find something before this first half ends to really stay in it. Jason Rodriguez looks to play that over the top to Chimmy Ikem. And it's gonna be easy for the Doradus keeper. Estrada. Andrew Taryn. Leo Sanchez. Doesn't break there for Doradus, and Blue Ridge pick it up. Good interception for Doradus. Abdul Cabani with a big touch, but he gets to it. Cabani into Franco, Franco into Sanchez. Sancho back out to Cabani. And the clearance was needed there by Blue Ridge. Estrada looks to play in Nanju. It's just beyond him. Mangold for Blue Ridge here. Sualiva. Jason Rodriguez. Liva being put under pressure by Juarez. Mangold just has to clear. Andrew Taryn's going to take his time at the back here. Luna. Dinked into Quincy Marshall. It's going to go out of play, and Blue Ridge looked to break here, but Luna is able to intercept that. Tinoco into Ethan Jenkins. Tinoco. Looks to play it outside the boot, but David Franco is able to get to that first. Been very impressive tonight, David Franco. Abdul Cabani's also worked very hard alongside getting that second goal tonight. But he's called for a foul. Blue Ridge has just gone a little too quick there for the referee. It seems as though it's a Doradus free kick either way. Andrew Taryn over the ball here. Taryn Big header from Blue Ridge. Not fully cleared. Abdul Kabani into Leo Sanchez. Blue Ridge still can't clear their lines and have to go straight out of play there. Estrada on that throw in here. Andrew Tarrant gets to that first. Brendan Luna strikes right at the keeper, drops to Nanju. And it's finally cleared there by Mangold. Looks as though it was offsides on that far side of the pitch either way for Doradus. Blue Ridge feeling the pressure to end this second half. Good interception by Milton Juarez. They look to break here once again, Doradus. Luna. Dinked in over the top. Kabani, it's gone through his legs as well as the defender, but Mangold's able to deal with it. Alex Cruz. Mangold having to clear that. It's gonna be a foul on Blue Ridge here. Referee once again just explaining himself, and Brendan Loon is gonna switch that into Estrada. Estrada with a good entry ball into Kabani, and it's gonna be a yellow card here on Albert Nunez, the referee.
Center, how about you stop talking? Let him play.
Referee unhappy with some of the back talk here. Hopefully a couple minutes added on to the end of this first half with all these stoppages here. Just a lot of deliberating going on. Milton Juarez is going to restart play here for Doradus. Apologies, that's going to be Brendan Luna now at that left back position for Doradus. Been very solid. We're going to restart play here. Luna over the top to Leo Sanchez. Tracks it down. Intercepted on that far side by Blue Ridge. Doradus are able to win it. Milton Juarez, Pazmino. Estrada's on that far side, gonna play the ball in. Is it gonna drop to Kabani? Nanju, cleared for the time being by Mangold. Blue Ridge still trying to clear their lines here. Icom looking to make that run in behind, but Andrew Tarrant just beats him to it. Blue Ridge are going to keep possession here. Into Jason Rodriguez. Mangold. Pazmino picks it up for Doradus. Leo Sanchez has played in. He plays it early into David Franco. It's going to trickle past him. Plays it back into Nanju. White jerseys getting up the field here for Doradus. Luna with a lot of space and time. It's played into that back post area. Just no white jerseys in and around the ball there for Doradus. Coming down to the last 3 or so minutes in this first half. Mangold. Chinny Icom, but Brendan Luna meets him. It's to be good contact there by Brendan Luna. We're gonna restart here by Brendan Luna.
My bad, I didn't know you were going like the best route. Yes, he's right there. My bad.
Looks to make it into Nandrew. Nandrew's able to hold that up. Great challenge there by the Blue Ridge defender. Excelio Lobo there at the back for Blue Ridge. Lobo. Chinny Icom into Ethan Jenkins. Looks to switch play. It's a great ball out to this right-hand side. Drives inside to Chinny Icom. Holds it up. Estrada is able to clear that into Leo Sanchez. Leo Sanchez is able to play Cabani in behind. One-on-one with the keeper. 4-0 to Doradus. Abdul Cabani able to get his second of the night. And it's Route 1 football here for Doradus, just playing the ball in behind there. Abdul Cabani just able to get in between those two Blue Ridge center backs there. And once he was one-on-one, you only felt like there was one outcome there for Cabani. And that's going to make it 4-0 in this first half for Doradus. Absolutely making up for that earlier 2-0 loss to Blue Ridge this season. Absolutely flipping the script. Driving in here for Blue Ridge. Good defending by Leo Sanchez, but Blue Ridge are going to keep it. Andrew Tarrant with a good clearance. Leo Sanchez flicks it on. It's going to be easy there for the Blue Ridge back line. Just gone out of play there. Doradus restart off the throw. Leo Sanchez flicks it on. Gonna drop back to Leo Sanchez. Has a strike. Does not test Alex Cruz in that Blue Ridge goal whatsoever. Into added time in this first half. Mangold plays that over the top into Icom. Icom's able to locate it, but a big touch off of his chest. Doradus picked that right back up. Leo Sanchez. Good win there by Leyva. Big touch by Jenkins means Juarez picks that up for Doradus. But it's just going to be cleared there by Mangold. Icom chases it down, cuts inside, wins it, still holds it up. Icom has a strike and forces a big save out of the Doradus keeper. Never giving up on the play there, Chinny Icom. Almost creating something out of nothing there, the Blue Ridge attacker. Apologies, a little behind play there. And Blue Ridge man's on the floor, but this would be a foul there on Blue Ridge. Oh, my apologies. Foul for Blue Ridge. Whistle blown here. Edwin Sanchez over the ball, as well as Ahmed Zatar. or Ethan Jenkins, I believe, but ball in either way. It's not going to beat the first man from Doradus, and that will take us into the stoppage here. Doradus leading this first half, 4-0. Not many chances, but the chances Doradus have had, they have taken in this first half. Blue Ridge going to feel very quite disappointed with themselves in this first half. Could have opened the scoring in those first couple of minutes, having won a penalty, but big save in the Doradus goal, and Doradus have not looked back ever since. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We are going to be taking a quick stoppage here for halftime, in and around 5-10 minutes. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, but we will be back. Hello everybody, welcome in. Apologies, we'll be fixing that time in one moment. Alright, we're all set on that timer, and we're all set to start this second half. Doradus again leading 4-0 coming into the second half. Blue Ridge looking to find something to start this second half. Gonna feel quite unlucky to be 4-0 down at this moment, Blue Ridge, but can't say Doradus haven't taken their chances. Abdul Kabani coming here to receive deep. David Franco on that far side. Into Kabani. Kabani holds it up. Just going to go out of play for Doradus throw. Kabani gets it back into play into Sanchez. Back into Kabani. Pasmino. Luna into Nanjao. Good hold up play. Even better challenge there by Edwin Sanchez. Edwin Sanchez. Mangold having to clear his lines. Drops its way into Chiniacum, but it's a big challenge at the back by Quincy Marshall. And they're just going to say Chiniacum was a little too late on that challenge on Quincy Marshall. This will be Andrew Tarrant over the ball. Good ball in over the top to David Franco. Cushions it down into Nanjo. It's cleared. Into Jason Rodriguez here for Blue Ridge. Good cutout by Milton Juarez. Beats those two men. Keeps driving. Into Nanjao. Just to get it back to Juarez. But it's good defending in the midfield here by Blue Ridge. And Edwin Sanchez plays that over the top. One-on-one Blue Ridge. And Elvert Nunez is going to be extremely disappointed with himself there. Just too big of a touch. And he's not able to clear his feet before the Doradus keeper is able to get to him there. It looks like we've got a yellow card coming out here for and that's going to be a red card here for Elvert Nunez. Doradus players calling out correctly. That is his second yellow of the match. And the Harrisonburg side are going to be down to 10 for these last. Oh, apologies, we messed that time up again. We're in about the 48th minute. Let's fix that. We're at 48 minutes. My apologies, folks. It's good I caught that. We've got the countdown going. Let's go forwards. There we go. In, not exact minutes, but in and around the 48th minute. Blue Ridge have just lost Elvert Nunez, number 6. Getting sent off for a second yellow, and I think just a bit of back talking there the referee wasn't too keen on. The Blue Ridge are going to restart here with 10 men. Leo Sanchez, good ball into the midfield for Pasmino. Pasmino's going to play it all the way over into Brendan Luna. Luna ball into the box, it's cleared. Just as far as Jason Rodriguez for Blue Ridge. Edwin Sanchez, it's a hopeful ball over the top. Ethan Jenkins not able to get there before the Doradus keeper. And Quincy Marshall's going to restart. Andrew Tarrant. Beautiful ball into Leo Sanchez. Just lets it drop to him. Good defending there. Big challenge by Celio Lobo. Into Ethan Jenkins. Chinny Icum. Celio Lobo driving into Jenkins. Jenkins cuts inside, has a strike. It was always curling outwards for Jenkins there. Just not able to sneak into that far post. Good buildup by Blue Ridge. Jenkins with good work in the midfield, getting into that front line. Again, just not able to sneak that into that far post. But Blue Ridge not giving up here after coming down to 10 men. It's going to make its way into Abdul Kabani. Good body there by Mangold, and Kabani goes down on his own accord. Mangold can only play that as far as Milton Juarez. It's a good interception, and Chinny Icum looks to break here. He's got options. Looks to cut inside, and it's a fantastic challenge by Quincy Marshall. Blue Ridge keep possession for the time being. Foul in the midfield on David Franco. Looks like center back partner of Quincy Marshall, Andrew Tarrant, is down here. Just gonna get some attention here, possibly a substitution for that right center back for Doradus. Milton Juarez just going over to the side, getting a few instructions from Coach Jorge Pazmino. This win would shoot Doradus into third place in this UPSL DMV South Premier group. Tied on points with Blue Ridge, just ahead of them on goal difference. I believe after this match, if the scoreline stays at least for the time being, Doradus will be a +3. And Blue Ridge's goal difference is going to be going in the opposite direction, into the negatives, I believe. But still very close and tight in this UPSL DMV South Premier B group standings. Blue Ridge and Doradus looks like they're going to be fighting it out for that third place position behind league leading Los Toros and second place Lynchburg. Believe it's going to be Toros at the top undefeated with 16 points. Lynchburg there in second place on 13, and both of these sides playing tonight here are going to be sitting at 7 points if this Doradus 4-0 holds. It's going to be Sanchez over the free kick, played into the box. Easily cleared into Leo Sanchez. And Kabani picks it up on this near side. Holds it up into Pazmino. Brendan Luna's got time. Good little dink over the top. Luna's done that several times tonight. Sanchez isn't able to track that down, but it's gone out of play off of Blue Ridge's Mangold there. Ball back in for Doradus. Milton Juarez. Pazmino. Believe we lost Andrew Tarrant there at the back for Doradus. Looks like Leo Sanchez has come in at that right center back position for Andrew Tarrant. Estrada's going to let that go out of play. Very impressive result in the UPSL for Doradus here. Again, having lost that reverse fixture 2-0. So far, keeping Blue Ridge completely silent in front of goal, as well as laying on 4 of their own. Luna with the ball into the box, trickles across, and Kabani's just not able to keep that down. I believe that would have been his hat trick on the night. Kabani gonna be kicking himself, not getting his third in this 55th minute here. But wouldn't be surprised if he got that before the end of the match tonight. Sanchez, hopeful ball into the midfield, makes its way into a Blue Ridge attacker. I believe that's Rodriguez driving with it. Good defending. Estrada is going to play that into the reliable Pazmino in the midfield. And Brendan Luna, who's had a fantastic night at left back for Doradus, into Milton Juarez, who I have to say has made such a difference for this Doradus side. Estrada now driving, holds it up, just gonna play it safe into Brendan Luna. Luna with that left foot. David Franco driving. Just to play that ball in, but Nanju's not able to get to it. Blue Ridge aren't able to make anything of that possession. Doradus gonna restart here off the throw. Milton Juarez, who's been extremely busy in the engine room for Doradus tonight. Dinked over the top for Doradus. Leo Sanchez is not able to get there. Or Leo Sainz, my apologies. I've been calling him Sanchez this whole night. He's right above a Sanchez on my notes here. My apologies, Sainz. Mangold. It's a good ball into the midfield by Mangold. And Estrada gets there first. Not able to keep possession. It's going to restart here for Blue Ridge. Lobo down the line to Chinny Icum. Chinny Icum gets in front of it, strikes! And it's a big save from the Doradus keeper. He's had a couple big saves to keep Chinny Icum out tonight so far. Blue Ridge still pressing here. Again, only 10 men on the field here for Blue Ridge after that red card from Elvert Nunez. No foul. It's gonna keep with the blue side for the time being. Edwin Sanchez. Mangold dinks it over the top. It's gonna drop for Blue Ridge. Played into the middle. Strikes! Another big save from the Doradus keeper. If he was having an off night tonight, it could have easily been 2-3 on the scoreline here for Blue Ridge. Having saved a penalty and at least 2-3 clear-cut chances for Blue Ridge, this Doradus keeper's kept out tonight. Blue Ridge looked to find something off the corner, ball in, into that back post, Chinny Icum. It's headed down into Brendan Luna. It's gone out for one more Blue Ridge corner here. It's got Jason Rodriguez over the corner again. Big save off the corner once again from the Doradus keeper. It's definitely in contention for man of the match. Sualiva into Mangold. Celio Lobo dinks it over the top. Chinny Icum's going to chase it down. Can he get to it? He's able to. Plays it into the box. Cleared by Luna. 'Luna. Only as far as a Blue Ridge player. It's going to keep with the blue side for the time being. Edwin Sanchez. Edwin Sanchez, Mangold, good pressure there by Cabani. Nanju sprays it out wide to Science, but it's a good interception there by Mangold. Edwin Sanchez is trying to clear his lines. It's cleared into the midfield, but Milton Juarez is able to pick that up. Poor ball into Lobo. Chinny Icom's played over the top, and it's a little too hopeful there. And Doradus keeper once again able to make his way out to it. Brendan Luna being chased down. Good get there by Alex Cruz. Doradus driving here once again. Leo Sainz is just going to be called off sides there. And if he just held his run a step or two there, feel like he would have made that 5-0 and got his second of the night. But Blue Ridge hold on, coming down to these last 30 minutes or so. Again, Blue Ridge down to 10 men. Edwin Sanchez. Apologies, was a little behind there. Number 3 at the back there for Blue Ridge is just one of our substitutes. Estrada with space and time. A switch play into Cabani. Cabani takes his man on down that line. Played across, and that's 5-0 to Doradus. The ball's originally played across goal. Intercepted, not fully cleared, drops to Milton Juarez in the penalty box there, and he's able to slot it away for 5-0 to Doradus here. It's definitely going to be big in the goal difference category for Doradus as they look to add more as this game goes on. Blue Ridge just looking to find something, any bit of momentum to keep this match going. It's going to be Chinny Icom. Looks like no substitution. Blue Ridge are going to keep those same 10 men out there on the pitch. Mangold dinks it over the top. Easy for Quincy Marshall into Pazmino. Pazmino looks to play it over the top. Back into Pazmino. Nanjao. Played into Celio Lobo. Good interception by Leiva at the back. Or Sanchez. Leo Sainz driving. Looks to cut that inside. It doesn't make its way fully to Cabani. Alex Cruz has to hoof it upfield. Drops only to Milton Juarez, who plays in Brendan Luna. David Franco. Good challenge in the midfield by Blue Ridge. Ethan Jenkins. Chinny Icom, good hold-up play there. Doesn't play his options in. It's going to go all alone here. Keeps going. Has a strike. A lot of white jerseys in the way there for Chinny Icom. It's going to be deflected out of play for a Blue Ridge throw or corner. Seems as though we're going to have a second substitution of the night for the Harrisonburg side. But also just needing to tend to an injured Doradus player. But we will see that substitution come on for Blue Ridge. Number 45. Going to be replacing Jason Rodriguez. And we're still just waiting on this corner. So whenever this Doradus player's okay here, believe that's David Franco, the opening goal scorer to this 5-0 matchup. And it looks like he will be coming out. See Khalif Kuoff getting ready on the bench there. And that's going to be the end of the night for David Franco in the midfield there. Opened the goal scoring for this Doradus side. And has worked relentlessly in the midfield for Doradus tonight. He's just going to be replaced there by number 27. Ball in for Blue Ridge, not past the first man, Milton Juarez. Back out into the recipient, ball in. Flicked on by Ethan Jenkins, and he just didn't exactly get the power behind it he was looking for. Blue Ridge pick it up once again. Striked. It's going to take a lot better than that from about 35 yards from the Blue Ridge substitution. Especially after the Doradus keeper having a great night. Ball into Chiniaikum. Another big save from this Doradus keeper. Estrada. Nanju with the flick on. Kabani with Nanju. He's got bodies in the box. Plays it early. And it's just going to trickle out of play on that far side of the pitch. Not able to make it into any white jerseys at that back post area for Marlon Nanju. Coming down to the last 23 minutes or so. Doradus win it off the throw in. Nanju has been extremely physical up front for Doradus. He's bodied off the ball. You're not going to say that very often. Ethan Jenkins, good feint, but poor ball. Just stay Doradus ball on that far side. It's going to be another substitution for this Doradus side. Another one of the goal scorers, Leo Sainz, coming out. And we'll get that name and number to you in one moment, but we're going to restart here. Brendan Luna into Nanjo. Again, great center forward play with a great ball in over the top into the substitute, and he's just not able to flash that across goal. That's Rashid Saruki, number 27, at that right wing position for Doradus now. Ethan Jenkins, Edwin Sanchez, Mongold. It's a poor ball in. Doradus are going to regain possession here. Poor from Juarez, but Kabani's in the area to pick it up. Great hold-up play, but there by Kabani. Rashid Shruki plays it early. Cleared for the time being at that back post. The Blue Ridge substitute's able to get on it. Chiniaikum. And he's just surrounded by white jerseys, and Doradus are going to come again once again here. Shruki chasing that down, but Lobo's going to get to it first. Alex Cruz with a big touch, and that is almost 6-0. It's not cleared here for Doradus. And That is 6-0 here for Doradus. Alex Cruz is going to feel very hard done by having that big touch there. Apologies, not big touch, but no touch at all. Alex Cruz just let it roll right under his feet there. It's always the fear of playing it back to your goalkeeper. But that's going to be number 6 on the night here for Doradus. I know they've scored out of nothing tonight, but that 6th one here was absolutely out of nothing. Just a pass back into Alex Cruz, and he's just a little too comfortable over the ball, and he's let that just trickle underneath him for a 6th for Doradus. And that's going to be the end of the night for Abdul Kabani up front. Not going to get his hat trick, but he's done a lot of good work up front for this Doradus side. It's going to be a big result in this UPSL DMV South Premier B group. Blue Ridge are going to restart. It's going to be a long drive back down to Harrisonburg. Edwin Sanchez. Good line cutting ball. Dinked in over the top to Chinny Icum. He's just gone a little too early there. The assistant referee is just going to call that offsides. Estrada, who's had a fantastic game at this right back position for Doradus. Nanju again physical in the midfield with Edwin Sanchez. Pasmino's going to stand over this for Doradus. Apologies. Estrada strikes. Just a little too far, a little too strong on that far side for Aya Balachu. Well, another couple substitutions here for Doradus. Brendan Luna as well as Nathan Pasmino's nights are going to be over here. Doradus feel like this game is finally put to bed with 6 to their name, with about 18 minutes left in this match. Beautiful ball played over the top to Chinny Icum. Even better defending there by Quincy Marshall. It's been a rock at the back for Doradus tonight. Really fighting for this clean sheet. Jim Araujo's just not able to get out of the back line there for Doradus, and Blue Ridge pick it right back up. Edwin Sanchez is going to stay with Blue Ridge. Into Chinny Icums, no foul in the box there. Balachu came deep to receive. Blue Ridge backline wins out. Celia Lobo into the box. Icum's not able to meet him. And Jenkins. Edwin Sanchez. Entry ball into Icum. And there's going to be no foul on that entry ball on Icum. Fantastic ball over the top here for Doradus. But even better defending at the back by Blue Ridge. Doradus able to keep possession here. Sprayed out into Estrada. Estrada drives, strikes, bounce in front of the keeper. It's just going to go out of play there. Alex Cruz able to make a meal of that. And it's just going to be a corner there for Doradus. Coming down to the last 15 minutes. Referee just, again, a little unhappy with some of the back talking here. He's already made himself very well known in this match, having given that red card earlier to Blue Ridge. Blue Ridge haven't played almost this whole second half with only 10 men on the pitch. The ball here for Doradus. It's not able to beat the first man. It's going to be another corner for Doradus. Ball back in for Doradus. Better ball this time. Cleared by Mangold. Just as far as Jenkins. Plays it down the line. Bianchi. Apologies for some of the shaky videography there. Blue Ridge. Good win at the back for Estrada. Flicked on by Shruki. Doradus are just winning every second ball here. Mangold's going to play that all the way back to Alex Cruz. Makes no mistakes at the back this time. Clears at about 40 yards upfield. Estrada. Rashid. Good step by Mangold into Bianchi. Lobo's fouled. Quick restart for Blue Ridge. Ikem dinks it over the top. Stays with Blue Ridge, but stays with Blue Ridge. Possession's going to change hands here. Doradus throw down that far side. Mangold getting big. Drops back for Doradus. Just having to get cleared out of play there by Edwin Sanchez. Ball in for Morocco. Flicked on. And just flicked out of play. Again, coming down to the last minutes of this match. Just about 12 minutes. Mangold. It's played into Ikem, but his touch is a little too strong there. Sanchez into Bianchi. Bianchi hoofs it upfield. The Blue Ridge man is in behind. No offsides. Sprayed out wide to Lobo, but just not able to chase that down. Estrada. Rashid Saruki. Referee's going to call a foul there. Just a foul in the back, it seems. Estrada's going to relinquish this to his keeper. Mangold with another clearance. Foul. Foul for Blue Ridge. Mongold. Gonna play it quick to Bianchi. Bianchi, good turn. Good entry ball into Chiniaikum. So be another foul here. Another Blue Ridge free kick. He's got options from this free kick for Blue Ridge. They're definitely gonna take the strike here. From about 16 yards out, it's gonna be Lucio Bianchi. Showed great glimpses since getting subbed on. Bianchi steps up, strikes. It's not able to beat this Doradus wall. Make its way out for a corner. And Blue Ridge again trying to find something in these last 10 minutes. Into Bianchi. He's just not able to guide that in and around the goal. Play restarts here for Estrada. Shiruki. Quincy Marshall entry. Drops to Balachu. Mongold clears. Doradus look to build up here once again. Saruki. Cleared out of play, but it's going to stay Doradus possession on that far side. Into Balachu. Norauco's just going to let that go out of play. Edwin Sanchez. Norauco dinks it through. And it's good from the Doradus forward there, just able to get between him and the defender there. Just winning the free kick. Ball in from Arauco. Fizzes past everybody. And it's going to drop for Doradus corner there. A bit of deliberation whether it's going to be a corner or a goal kick there. But it's Khalif. Khalif who plays the ball in. It's a great ball into that back post. It's only Blue Ridge players there for him though. Good clearance, drops to Juarez, strikes! And it would have been goal of the season there by Milton Juarez. Looking to make it 7-0. He's always rising, just got under that Milton, but Blue Ridge restart here. It's about 6 minutes left. Estrada whiffs at it. Celia Lobo plays it into the box. Makes its way to Icom. Big save. My goodness, this Doradus keeper has kept 2, 3, if not 4 goals out of the Doradus net tonight. Chinny Icom on another day would have easily had a hat trick tonight. But Doradus hold on for the clean sheet. Again, just needing to hold on for a few more minutes here, but they're breaking. And just played behind Khalil there. Do not believe there's been no Jonathan Zelaya tonight. Estrada is going to play this short for Doradus. He's going to waste some time in that corner. Into that back post. It's just a little too deep there for Khalil. Doradus just having a bit of fun now in these last few minutes. Celia Lobo. It's a great ball down the line to Chinny Ikem, and it looks like unfortunately he's gone down there chasing that ball. I hope everything is okay there. Looked like he might have just pulled something chasing that down there, Chinny Ikem. Hopefully get some attention over to him pretty soon. Here we are. Chinny Ikem is just not having a good night so far. Missing that penalty, which would have given Blue Ridge the lead to start this match in those first couple of minutes. It's all gone the opposite direction ever since that penalty miss there for Blue Ridge. Chinny Ikem again, who's had many good chances tonight, but the Doradus keepers come up big on several occasions. We're going to restart here. Blue Ridge down to 9 men on the field with that red card, and Chinny Ikem needing to go off right now. Milton Juarez into Arauco. Great ball in behind from Arauco, and Khalil's just not able to get in between him and the goalkeeper there. Bianchi with a great ball in behind, dinked over, and it's not going to open up the scoring there for Blue Ridge. Too wide, but also just too high there from the dink. Lucio Bianchi's had a good cameo here off the bench for Blue Ridge. Arauco looks for the switch. Doradus are able to win it. Shiroki. It's held up by Khalil. Back to Milton Juarez. Into Shiroki. Ball played into Juarez. Strikes. And again, Milton Juarez just unable to keep that down. Doradus side really seeming to want to get one from Milton Juarez. Coming down to the last 90 seconds in these 90 minutes. Drops to Milton Juarez. Dinked into Aya Balachu. He's going to take a shot. Keeps driving. Balachu. And the play makes its way out to that forehand side. Cutting inside, strikes. They're just able to get in the way of that Blue Ridge, but it's going to stay with Doradus. As I say that, Ethan Jenkins with a good interception. A little behind play there, but number 7, the substitute, offsides for Blue Ridge. Arauco. Juarez. Estrada. Big switch of play into Arauco. Able to keep it in. Drives inside, makes his man. Blue jerseys surround him. And that will conclude this UPSL DMV South Premier matchup tonight. 6 for the home side Doradus, 0 Blue Ridge, the side traveling all the way up from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Doradus taking the lion's share of the chances, as you can see, but Blue Ridge definitely weren't out of it. Again, having missed that penalty in the first couple of minutes definitely set them off on the wrong foot to start this match, and Doradus haven't looked back ever since. Blue Ridge getting a man sent off in and around that 50 minute mark. Elvert Nunez. But great result again in this UPSL DMV South group for Doradus, jumping up into 3rd position and usurping Blue Ridge there. Just ahead on goal difference now, but we're going to be closing up for the night. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for even liking. If you could subscribe. But again, everybody have a good night, and we're going to be closing out. Thank you.